Public preaching. Many consider it to be freedom of speech, while others say it's a way to impose personal beliefs on others. I'm here at Yonge and Dundas, where it happens frequently, but now one of our viewers is raising concerns after what he claims was a hateful encounter.
He was screaming out, you know, how homosexuality was so bad, how homosexuality is not recognized by God, how homosexuality is a sin, but it was hatred in his voice.
Stan Howe says he doesn't usually pay any mind to the public preachers who frequent the corner of Yonge and Dundas.
He will heal the wounds of your soul and give you new hope. I see God all the time. How about you?
That's why you don't worry about what the world is doing.
But that last night, as he and his boyfriend walked by, the messages of hate cut through him like a knife.
For me, it was heartbreaking, you know, to hear that. I've lived in Toronto for a very long time, and I've been gay for a very long time, and I've never heard that before.
We reached out to the city to find out if public preachers require a permit. They do not. The city says it's a freedom of speech issue and a matter of people's tolerance. If the city receives a complaint, they send an officer out to investigate for safety purposes. But public preaching is perfectly legal.
I don't think there's any room for that in public, and I think the authorities in one way or another would do well to quell that kind of speech.
Now, we found the preacher who Stan Howe says offended him.
We don't discriminate. We don't believe just because you're homosexual, God doesn't love you. Just because.
His name is Dory Love, and he fully admits he said what Howe claimed, but told me the comments were not directed at Howe. He was just preaching the word of God.
All these immoral things, sexual immorality, homosexuality, adultery, fornication, these things lead to spiritual punishment.
I mean, that's a personal attack on people's sexual preferences. It had nothing to do with religion. I think, you know, a lot of times people use religion as a way to justify hate.
Now, the preacher, Dory Love, who's actually behind me right now, he told me that police actually came to him last night and told him to leave. Stan was not the one who actually called the police. Now, police actually did come here just a few moments ago, though this time they didn't shut him down. They just asked him to tone it down. The cops have obviously not deterred him. Love says he will continue to come back, quote, by the grace of God.